In Lesson 9, we're going to be evaluating and comparing algebraic expressions. Any expression containing only numbers and operations is a numeric expression. An algebraic expression is an expression that has variables and or numbers and also uses operations. So an algebraic expression is also sometimes called a variable expression. So in the first example, we're going to be evaluating the expression when x is 3 and a equals 1 for 3x minus 4x plus ax. So we're going to start by substituting 3 in for x and 1 in for a. So we're going to do 3 times 3, because I'm substituting 3 in for x, minus 4 times 3 plus 1 times 3. So we're going to go ahead and simplify all of these. 3 times 3 is 9, minus 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 times 3 is 3. And now we're going to follow order of operations and start by subtracting from the left to the right. 9 minus 12 is negative 3. Now we're going to add 3, and that gives me 0. In my next example, we're going to evaluate the expression for y equals 2 and z equals 4. So just like I did in the previous problem, I'm going to, every time I see a z, I'm going to replace it with a 4. So 3 times 4 minus, and every time I see a y, I'm going to replace it with 2. Minus 4 times another 2 cubed. So now I'll just use order of operations, which tells me I got to do 4 minus 2 first, which is 2. So 3 times 2 squared minus 4 times 2 cubed. Next part of order of operations says I have to use exponents. Simplify any exponents. So 2 squared is 4, so that's 3 times 4 minus 4 times 2 cubed, which is 8. And now I can work my multiplication. 3 times 4 is 12 minus 4 times 8, which is 32. And 12 minus 32, those are different signs, so we're going to subtract negative 20. So two algebraic expressions are equivalent if they can be simplified to the same value. For example, 2 times 2 minus 1 is also equivalent to 15 divided by 5 because both expressions have a simplified value of 3. So we're going to compare these expressions when a is 4 and b is 3. And we're going to use less than, greater than, or equal to. So just like I did before, every time I see an a, I'm going to put a 4. So this is 3 times 4 squared plus 2 times, wherever I see a b, I'm going to put a 3, minus 4 times 3 cubed. Now that's the value of the left-hand side. Let's work that one first, and then we'll come back to the right-hand side. So I'm going to start with the exponents. 4 squared is 16. So 3 times 16 plus, we'll go ahead and do that. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 4 times 3 cubed is 27. 3 times 16 is 48. Plus 6 minus 4 times 27 is 108. 48 plus 6 will be worked next because it appears first. That is 54 minus 108. That gives me negative 54. So the left-hand side is negative 54. Let's move to the right-hand side. So I have 2 times 4 squared times 3 squared. So we're going to do our exponents next. 2 times 4 squared, which is 16, times 3 squared, which is 9. 2 times 16 times 9 is 288. And as we can see, negative 54 is less than 288. So my comparison is less than. In my last example, we're going to talk about a real-world application of phone charges. So cell phone company charges a $20 monthly fee and then 45 cents per minute. The company uses the expression 20 plus 45 cents per minute to find the total amount to charge for each month. How much would the company charge for 200 minutes? So in this problem, all they want me to do is replace M, which represented minutes, with 200. So let's do that. So we have 20 plus 45 cents times 200, and that's going to give me my total. So I'll first start by multiplying 45 cents by 200. Well, that gives me 90. Now we'll add the 20, that's the monthly fee, and we get a total cost of $110. And that is all for lesson 9. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or message me on Remind.